UberEATS has become one of the most innovative food delivery services that has spread around the world, recently becoming increasingly popular in Australia, with its start in major cities in Australia's east coast, Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. The service started in the United States and is slowly creeping around the world, with it now being available in over 80 countries. UberEATS has become very popular because of its first service of its kind. Uber is a highly popular brand that is easily recognized by customers as Uber vehicles branded with the company logo. However, UberEATS is identified through packaging and advertising on social media websites. The services are run through an application available to Android and Apple users, and it is accessible to customers 24/7. The service is a modern take on food delivery, which has many benefits to customers, including fast delivery, easy application, free food competitions, and discount codes. UberEATS has an immensely successful promotional campaign. Social media has become a key marketing outlet for promoting UberEATS. Using social media such as Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, it is an easy way to engage the potential customers. Using promotional codes ranging from $5 to $30, many customers develop an incentive to try out this service. UberEATS also acts as a promoter for restaurants who have developed a business relationship. UberEATS is a service that caters for individual desire, therefore a price of the product is variable. UberEATS charges a delivery fee which can range from $3 to $12, depending on where the food has been ordered from. Restaurant delivery starts from $5, where customers can select from a full restaurant menu. However, UberEATS instant delivery starts from a delivery fee of $3, where customers order from a fixed menu of pre-prepared meals. Similar to Uber, UberEATS drivers take a 25% cut of what they earn that shift. The company needs to be able to modify their market to keep up with the varying cultural preferences throughout the many countries that UberEATS is situated. This product adaptation strategy allows the alternative menus to be available in different destinations. Once restaurants approve UberEATS' involvement in the delivery of their food, consumers are able to see what foods are available from their restaurants through an UberEATS app. This allows customers to browse restaurant menus with the choice of the closest and farthest options. It then becomes as simple as opening up the app and ordering food.
Every company and a business has certain frameworks that they follow to understand the market that they are catering to. The analysis methods allow for a more holistic approach towards determining trends and setting strategies. From a strategic management perspective, there are certain tools that permit the knowledge of the market and the surrounding environment in depth, but most famous ones are pastel and SWOT analysis. A pastel analysis on UberEATS gives a detailed view of an external environment that the business is situated in. It can be rightly called a bird's eye view, where a company or an individual tries to ascertain specific trends of a market from macroeconomic perspective. On a political basis, UberEATS has made it easy to join their workforce by keeping employment requirements basic, meaning that a large majority of the public can qualify for an UberEATS delivery job. UberEATS also offers the power of choice to their employers by letting them choose exactly when they want to work.
UberEATS has also proven to stimulate the hospitality economy. Hugh Hindle, owner of Home Slice Pizza in Melbourne, says on a busy night between 60 to 80% of his orders come through UberEATS. And on nights where his restaurant was barely breaking even, he now needs extra staff to keep up with demand. In other words, UberEATS has such a positive effect on food catering businesses that now they can expand. Worldwide time efficiency has become the dominant socio-cultural trend. UberEATS has recognized how critical time is for their customers and ensure fast delivery service to meet the needs of the target market. UberEATS has also very successfully used the technologies available today to create a large market for itself by making the connection between the company's staff and customers through a phone application. The UberEATS application is used by the consumer to order food and is also used to instruct the staff on duty what food has been ordered and where it needs to be delivered to. The key environmental factor of the company is that UberEATS has strategically chosen the geographical locations of where it operates. While UberEATS is still a new service, it's currently only situated in locations with a dense population. And finally, like any other business, Uber Eats has a set of rules and regulations to follow. For example, in Australia and New Zealand, the FSA&Z impose very strict food standards. Additionally, food and company laws are unique to each country. So Uber Eats needs to ensure that they abide to the unique laws when the business expands into new countries. Now that the external environment has been analysed, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of Uber Eats' internal environment can be investigated using a SWOT analyst. The key strength of the Uber Eats company is the relationship that they have formed with the consumers, and it all starts with the company's reputation. Uber Eats attracted customers so quickly due to Uber's pre-existent reputation from the taxi service it provides. This has earned customers' trust and has allowed Uber Eats to grow faster. The user-friendly application and the cashless advance payments make the service fast and simple, which also helps meet the time-critical demands of the consumer.
On the contrary, entering the food industry means that Uber Eats needs to be aware of potential customer health risks involved. Temperature-sensitive foods are currently being stored in basic refrigerator bags. This type of food transportation may not be up to the customer standards if the integrity of the food is compromised. And if the customer standards are not met, the food supplier's reputation can decline. Uber Eats could be under threat from ongoing lawsuits against the Uber company for outcompeting other taxi services. Taxi drivers' jobs have been under threat ever since Uber surfaced because they provided public transport at a price that taxi drivers could not compete with. This has led to a high rate of unemployment in the taxi business. If advocacy groups rallied against Uber for taking taxi drivers' jobs, then the Uber services such as Uber Eats may be affected. Uber Eats has done a great job meeting the consumers' needs of getting fast, restaurant-quality food to their doorstep, but there are definitely opportunities for the company to develop into something more. Understandably, Uber Eats has only launched in cities, although it would be better to see the company spread their services outside of cities. Service efficiency and quality of food could also be improved if Uber Eats gave their staff better ways to store food. There's also an absence of phone application customization to suit customers' needs on an individual level. The application does not accommodate dietary requirement filters that customers benefit from. If Uber Eats became a more successful service, there is nothing stopping Uber from branching out into providing a service for different targeted audiences. There are still components of the business that could do with some additional tweaking, although as a whole, Uber Eats has the potential to become the elite food delivery service on a global scale.